Welcome YouTube family. What is up? What is up? What is up? Robert Dunbar here with Training by Dunbar. If you can't tell, I am super excited about this protein hack video, guys. We're going to talk a little bit about how you can add protein to your daily diet without increasing how much food you eat. So this is a really big hack for me because I always struggle with adding protein without adding a whole bunch of extra calories or adding an extra meal to my deal. So Silk Ultra has come up with just the most fantastic product, guys, and I'm telling you, I'm super excited about this product because it really does create an increase in protein hack that I want you to take advantage of here today. So if this is your first time on our channel, my name is Robert Dunbar with Training by Dunbar. And if you go to the bottom right hand side of your screen and smash that subscribe button, that would be fantastic. We really would love your support. And go ahead and click the notification bell if you want to hear more information about health is success. If you want to hear more information about how to be successful. I'm an entrepreneurial coach. I talk about everything from branding to leadership to mindset. So everything is encompassing. Right now, I've been really pushing out the health and success simply because in the beginning of 2021, I released a book called Health is Success 2021. It's an ebook, 34 pages in length, guys. If you go down to the description, you can click on that. There's a teaser there before you buy it. So you can click on the teaser and look at like 7 pages of the book to see whether or not it's got information that you would be interested in. If so, go ahead and buy the book. It's less than 10 bucks, guys. Go ahead and support the channel. Go ahead and support me as I move forward in educating you in some way, shape, form, or fashion on how to be a lot healthier and how to do a process in doing that. So I'm not a dieter. I do understand the importance of diets and all those things, but me personally, I'm not a dieter. I believe in a healthier lifestyle. That's why I have my healthier lifestyle series. So every Monday, I do a training called CDLP Selling Strategies, which is a sales Zoom on how to sell legal products to CDL drivers. And then on Wednesdays, I do something called Becoming an Entrepreneur, where I talk about everything from leadership to branding to mindset development. And then I talk about health being a part of success, because you cannot have success if you do not have a healthy mind and a healthy body. So thank you guys for joining us. I'm gonna jump right into it and talk to you about a few of these hacks. The first thing I'm gonna do is I am going to grab this product, Silk Ultra. Guys, this is the most phenomenal milk that I've seen so far, guys. So look, they come, this is the unsweetened. They have it in chocolate, guys. You can make some super powerful smoothies with this milk. And guess what? It's 20 grams of protein in a cup, right? And one serving of this is 20 grams of protein. So if you're saying, hey, look, I don't need that much protein, you can cut it down to a half a cup and get 10 grams of protein, right? I subscribe to the 10% rule, just so you guys know. So whenever I'm putting a meal together for myself, because I like to be high in protein, this is just how I eat. You may not eat that way. I go to the gym about 6 days a week. So because I go to the gym so much, it's important for me to take in a lot of protein for muscle recovery and things like that. I'm not gonna go too much into that on this video. You can look at some other videos for that. But the protein intake for me is important. So if I'm doing 400 calories on a specific meal, I like to generally have about 40 grams of protein. And sometimes it's difficult, but I can really get it done with this Silk Ultra milk. So if you're having issues getting your protein in your diet, guys, this is a fantastic hack, right? The secret to adding protein to your diet on a daily basis, you can do it this way. So here's a quick, easy thing that you can do in the morning to start your day off with that full blast, right, of protein. So one of the cereals that I subscribe to, guys, is the Special K. They got different kinds. They've got the cinnamon Special K, that's protein 15. So you see here, if I put it a little bit closer to the camera, boom. Protein Special K, 15 grams of protein, guys, in this. This one right here is the Ancient Almond brand here. So you can pick this up from any grocery store, most grocery stores, I should say. And guys, could you imagine putting 1 1/3 cups of this cereal in a bowl, right? Because that's a serving. 1 1/3 cups of this cereal in a bowl. And then putting a cup of milk, right, of the Ultra Silk protein in that bowl as well. Taking a banana and chopping it up and throwing it in there, or some blueberries on top and throwing it in there if you choose to. Whichever way you want to do it. If you want to add some more almonds, you can slice some almonds and throw it in here if you choose to, right? It may be another nut, cashews or walnuts that you want to put in your cereal. Everybody does it differently. Some people use nuts, some people use fruit, some people just do the cereal on the milk. But what am I getting to? 15 grams of protein in the bowl of cereal plus 20 grams from the milk. So you're starting your day off with 35 grams of protein, guys. That's a power-packed breakfast no matter what time you eat it. So we know that breakfast means break fast. So I don't care whether you're doing this at lunchtime, right, or whether you're doing it at 8 o'clock in the morning. It's totally up to you. But if your first meal of the day was this Ultra Silk protein milk, 20 grams of protein, 15 grams of protein, and a cup and a third of this cereal, and they've got different flavors, you're taking in about 35 35 grams of protein. And this cereal, for a cup and a third, you're talking about 210 calories. 210 calories on this, right? And on the milk, you're talking about 180 calories for an entire cup. So you're talking about 180 and 210. That's right about 400 calories you got there. You got 210, then you got 310, 410. So it's about 400 calories or so right there. You're taking in 400 calories, but you're taking in 35 grams of protein, which means you almost meet that 10% ratio on your very first meal. So another cereal that I subscribe to, if you want a cleaner cereal, and what I mean by cleaner is, I know that some of my tribe eats cleaner than others. So if you want the cleaner cereal, then you can always do the Ezekiel 4-9, right? You got less protein in this, a little bit more calories, well actually a little bit less calories than this, a little bit less protein than this, but it's a cleaner cereal because it's sprouted. So if you guys don't know anything about sprouted, pull up a couple of videos that I have and I'll talk about it. There's some other videos that talk about it as well. But Ezekiel 4 now has got this, it's a sprouted, crunchy cereal. And I'm going to go through the ingredients real quickly, guys. Just a few of the ingredients, just so you guys know. Of course, it's clean, so it's not going to have a lot of ingredients. It says organic sprouted wheat, organic sliced almonds, organic sprouted barley, organic sprouted millet, organic sprouted lentils, organic sprouted soybeans, organic malted barley, organic sprouted spelt, filtered water, and sea salt. So this is a clean cereal, guys. This is 200 grams for a half a cup, right? 200 grams for a half a cup. So if you want to eat lighter and cleaner, you can do a half a cup of cereal, right? And you can do a full cup of milk, or a half a cup of cereal and a half a cup of milk. And now you're talking about 90 grams of protein. And on this, you're talking about 8 grams of protein. So you're getting a really good hit when you're talking about getting 10 grams of protein from the milk, right? 10 grams of protein from the milk, and then another 8 grams of protein from the cereal. That's 18 grams of protein. It's a light meal. You got a half a cup of cereal, a half a cup of milk. You go down to 90 calories. So you got 90 calories in the milk, and you've got about 10 grams of protein on that half a cup. So that's a good way of doing that as well. So another hack that you can do is throw together some really super awesome smoothies. And I'm gonna give a shout out to Fit Girl Mel, and you can subscribe to her channel by going to the description, and it'll also be going across my head as I'm talking about it. But Fit Girl Mel is another YouTuber who talks about this Ultra Silk milk. And I'm telling you guys, she's got an actual smoothie recipe on her channel, and I'm going to link the description to that video down on the bottom. Go ahead and give her a shout out. Go ahead and subscribe to her channel as well. She's got some great recipes on there, and you can see a few different smoothie recipes. But just a quick smoothie recipe for you to add some protein. So let's say you took, right, a cup or 2 of this milk. Right, 180. So you're talking about between 180 and 360 calories, and between 20 and 40 grams of protein if you do it that way. So I'm gonna go lighter, and I'm gonna say 1 cup. So 1 cup of this Ultra Silk milk, 180 calories, right? You got 20 grams of protein, right? You take that, you take your measuring cup, you go ahead and pour it in there. You can also put in some collagen peptides. So I'm a big believer of collagen peptides. This is more of a grass-fed peptides, collagen peptides. So that means it's from beef. So if you're a non-eat meat, or if you're a vegan, any of those things, then you may want to go with a marine collagen. If you eat fish but you don't eat meat, and then you might want to go with this flat out vegan collagen if you do not want to do the marine collagen because you don't take in any meat, any fish, and you're straight up vegan. So they do have vegan collagen, so make sure that you're getting the vegan collagen. If you don't mind eating fish, get the marine collagen. If you do eat fish and you do eat beef, then go ahead and get the regular collagen peptides. This is by Purely Inspired, guys, and just so you know, ahead of time, I guess it's not ahead of time because we're about 10 minutes into a video, right? But so you know, so that we don't get this misunderstood. Understand that none of these products I'm talking about, I'm not sponsored by them, so I'm not pushing these products because I'm sponsored by them. I use them. I believe in them. Sometimes I eat cleaner on other days than I do on others. It depends on what I'm eating. But none of these companies are sponsoring this video. This is just me telling you some great things that I've discovered on my weight loss journey, on my healthier lifestyle journey. So this collagen, right? In this jar here, you've got 20 grams of collagen, and you've got 18 grams of protein. So if you put a scoop of this in your smoothie, now you've got 20 grams of protein from the milk, 18 grams of protein from the collagen, which is 38 grams of protein. Now, I always crack a whole egg. Now, again, if you're a vegan, you're not going to put an egg in your smoothie, but the people who do eat eggs, if you crack an egg and put it in the smoothie, you're talking about about 80 calories on this egg, and it's going to give you about 7 grams of protein if you do that. If you want to use egg whites, the egg white liquid, and use the protein from that, most egg white liquids that I've taken a look at, just egg or things like that, they have about 5 grams of protein if you use those. And on the caloric intake on this collagen, guys, you're talking about 70 grams right here. 70 calories in this container. So 70 calories. Now I'm gonna count the calories up at the end, and I'll also put them in the description so that you'll know kind of what you're getting out of that. If you want to add some peanut butter to that smoothie, you can. I use the Crazy Richards brand because it's 100% peanuts, and if I look at the ingredients, all it says is peanuts. So you can use a tablespoon of that. You can also put some creamy almond butter in there as a substitute for the peanut butter if you like to use the almond butter. Both of these products are going to be 7 grams of protein. They're going to be about 180, 190 calories for a tablespoon that you put in there, because that's what the serving is. You can also add banana. Now, I know we like to say bananas are rich in protein, and I know I'm going to get beat up a little bit for this, but I'm just telling you guys, I don't use bananas for a lot of protein because they're just not really protein rich. It's kind of like this thing that goes on in the industry where they say, you don't eat bananas, it's protein. And just in my opinion, guys, no facts, just my opinion, I don't think bananas, the ratio of calories to protein in a banana is really that good. So I do sometimes put bananas in my smoothies for to add creaminess to it, or it's a texture thing, or to add sweetness, because bananas do have a natural sweetness, and they're normally about 20 some odd grams of sugar in here naturally. So that does make it naturally sweet, because I don't put any sweeteners in any of my smoothies. I don't add sugar to any of my smoothies. So for that reason, bananas work really well, but I don't add them for the protein. What I do add them for when it comes to vitamins and minerals is you get a substantial amount of potassium in bananas, right? So you're getting a good potassium hit here with the banana. So that's something that you can put in your smoothie. You can create a smoothie there. That's just one smoothie recipe that you can use. It's a great power pack smoothie. So let's add it up. So if you have 180 calories from the milk, right, from the Ultra Silk milk, you've got another 70 calories from your collagen. You're looking at 250 calories in that smoothie so far, right? 250 calories. If you go ahead and add almond butter or peanut butter there, you're adding another 190 calories, right? So if we add another 200 calories, so now you add 450 minus about 10 calories, so you add about 440 calories right there with that mix. And I'm at the end, I'm gonna let you know what the protein intake is on that as well, so you'll know that you're getting a really good protein intake on a meal like that. So if you want to add chia seeds, you can. No protein, but it is gonna add about 80 calories. Chia seeds will help with with inflammation and things of that nature. If you want to put some fiber in there by adding some flaxseed, guys, go right ahead. If you want to throw some of the cereal in there, something else that I sometimes do, I will throw in a cup and a third of the cereal in my smoothie maker as well. And now I'm adding 15 more grams of protein to that smoothie. So again, give or take, depending on how heavy you want that to be, how many calories you're taking for a day, whether you want this to be a meal replacement or just a snack. That's going to determine on how you're going to add these things in. So you can do less than that. You can do half of a serving of this and only get 7.5 grams of protein. You can do a half a cup of milk and only get 10 grams of protein and only get 90 calories, guys. So adjust it based on your diet and your caloric intake and how you want to do it. But it's rich in protein no matter how you do it when you look at the 10% ratio that I do. And I like to have that 10% ratio when I'm doing my protein. So on the protein, so you're talking about 450 calories on that smoothie that we talked about. But you're going to get 20 grams of protein from the milk. You're going to get 18 grams of protein from the collagen peptides, which ends up being 38 grams of protein, and then another 7 grams of protein, guys, from the peanut butter or almond butter. So now you're at 450, right? So now you're at that 10% ratio. You're at 450 calories and 45 grams of protein in that shake. Now once you add the egg, right? Now you've got another 80 calories, but another 7 grams of protein. So now you're at about 530 calories in that smoothie, and you're getting 52 grams of protein. So you're taking in a 500 calorie protein shake and getting 50 grams of protein, generally speaking, give or take a few grams and a few calories, right? So that is a power-packed, healthy protein smoothie with no added sugars in there or anything, because this milk has no sugar. This collagen has no sugar. This egg has no sugar. And the peanut butter and the almond butter that I buy, right? The peanut butter has no sugar. The almond butter has 1 gram of sugar because of the almonds, and that's natural sugar right there. Again, if you add the bananas, you're talking about 20 some odd grams of natural sugar if you want to do that. But guys, generally speaking, you have a shake, right? Right there. You got a shake that has a little bit of sweetness to it because of the peanut butter or the almond butter, right? It's got a little bit of natural sweetness to it. It has no sugar added. Now, if you're saying, I don't like my things without any sweetener in it, then guys, look. Go ahead and add a banana if you want to, right? If you add a banana, you're going to add about another between 100 and 130 calories, depending on the weight of the banana, to this deal. You're not adding any protein to it, but you already got 50 grams of protein. So, look, if you want to go ahead and up it and come off that 10% rule a little bit to add sweetener, but add natural sweetener, I would suggest that if you want to do that, then do it naturally by putting some fruit in there. You're going to add some natural sugar, some more calories, but they're healthy calories because that food is going to have some fiber in it, and it's going to have that natural sugar and that natural sugar sweetener. If you don't mind adding a little bit of added sugar through a product, then again, guys, remember, if you put this in your smoothie, right? If you add this into your smoothie, you're adding about 200 grams 200 calories, but you're adding 15 grams of protein. So now you got it sweeter because this one right here is the cinnamon. This is the honey almond, which is sweet. Is a little bit sweet. And then they have another one that's cinnamon, and that one is sweet. So between those different ones, you can add some sweetener there, and you're still talking about less than 10 grams of sugar inside that smoothie, which is still a very healthy smoothie. If you're going to add a banana, it's going to go up a little bit more, but it's going to be natural sugar, which is a little bit better. Don't want to get too far into that. A few other hacks that you can use when you're not using the milk, guys. Just a few other hacks that I use. I'm a big fan. Oh, let me say something else to you guys real quickly before I go into that, because I have this here and I don't want to forget about it. Put about a cup and a half, between a cup and a half and 3 cups of spinach, right, or another leafy green inside that smoothie, guys. It will make the smoothie green, but you will not taste it. But it is tremendously healthy, guys, if you want to do this. For people who don't want to do it, go ahead and do your smoothie. Like I said, guys, it's going to be full of protein. But the kale, the spinach, right, your greens, right, your leafy greens. If you throw this in your smoothie every day, you're getting a good supply of leafy greens. I normally put about 3 cups in my smoothie, and it's only adding about 20 calories to my smoothie, guys, and it's making it very healthy and light. So don't forget about that. Add your leafy greens if you choose to add the leafy greens. Another hack I use on my 10% is I like to use my Quaker rice cakes. This is everything flavor. This is white cheddar, and this is just lightly salted plain rice cakes. Healthy, guys, whole grain, brown rice, made from brown rice. You're gonna get some good ingredients in there. So what I like about the rice cakes, guys, is because I got no sugar in these rice cakes. No sugar at all, but this is 35 calories a rice cake. This one is 45, I believe. The white cheddar is 45 a rice cake, and this is 50 a rice cake, the everything. But what I'll do is I'll use that, and I'll either use this tuna here, which is the Bumblebee wild caught albacore tuna. So you're talking about 16 grams of protein per pack. And these have about a gram of protein per cake, right? About a gram per cake. So what I like about the rice cakes is I'll take maybe 2 packs of this tuna fish, which is 32 grams of protein. 2 packs of which is 32 grams, and then I'll take 4 rice cakes. And I'll put the rice cakes on a plate. I'll put the tuna on it. I'll take between the 2 packs. It'll be the 4 rice cakes. So I got 4 rice cakes with tuna on it. We're talking about 32 plus 4, which is 36 grams of protein for that snack. And you can also take some light dressing. I either use the creamy Italian healthy choice dressing. You can use the skinny girl dressing. I would tell you the dressing of choice to use on that, if you're gonna put some, just to add a little bit of flavor to it, is you can put some seasoning if you want to. But I always like to take the skinny girl dressing, and I'll use the poppy seed, or I'll use the Dijon, the honey Dijon, and I'll put a little bit of that, drizzle it on there, because the honey Dijon and the poppy seed are only 10 calories per serving, and a serving is 2 tablespoons. So I'm adding a little bit of flavor to that snack, but not really any calories, right? So if you're talking about adding 10 calories to that snack, so now you're talking about 4 rice cakes. If you're using this, the lightly salted, you're talking about 35 calories per rice cake, which is 35 times 4, which is about 140 calories. Plus 10 calories from your dressing, that's 150 calories. This tuna is 100 calories a pack. So now you're talking about 200 plus 150. That's 350 calories that you're taking in on that snack, but you're getting 36, guys, 36 grams of protein. 36 grams of protein on 350 calories. 10% rule, guys. So just another quick 10% hack for you guys. Wanted to let you guys know on some things. Remember, if you want to get the book, Health is Success, this is just the cover of the ebook right here, how it looks. So you see it, Health is Success. Go on down in the description, guys. Click on the teaser. Take a look at the teaser so that you can see how that looks. If you like the book, if you like the way it's reading when you pull it up online, then go ahead and purchase the full book, guys. It's less than $10 to have that book, guys. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Clubhouse. We're actually doing a lot on Clubhouse as well, guys, at Training by Dunbar. So you can either put me up by my name, Robert Dunbar, or at Training by Dunbar on Clubhouse. So Instagram, Facebook, we're under Becoming an Entrepreneur on Facebook, right? And again, all of these ways to connect with us on LinkedIn and Twitter and Facebook and Clubhouse, that is all we're at down in the description, guys. So if you want a review on this milk, on the Ultra Silk milk, if you say, hey, I want to check out a review, Quaker has done a review on this. You'll see that description for that video down in the description of this video, and also probably going across my head, you'll see either the video or to subscribe to his channel. So support us as we do these kind of channels, as we bring you this information, guys. Go to Quaker's channel and go ahead and click on his videos. I know he does a Wednesday deal that he brings every Wednesday, giving you some tips there. So go ahead and check out his channel. Go ahead and check out Fit Girl Mel's channel. Subscribe to their channels, guys. Support us. Listen to the information. Get some tips. Have a healthier lifestyle, guys. Remember, how you think is how you live. This is Robert Dunbar with Training by Dunbar, signing off. Look forward to seeing you guys on the next video. You guys have a fantastic and healthy February.